availability. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
George, good.
There's no surprise that PG knocked that down.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. They double him with MP down low. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
Smooth's gone a perfect 6 for 6 shooting. Pass to Edgecombe. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. That shot wide open. He's got 6.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
From deep, MP. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Edgecombe, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. Number 1, Milwaukee.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Pass to Beasley. The 3. He can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 10. MP way outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Beasley with a screen on Washington. Fontecchio outside to the middle to halt the run. Embiid misses. Embiid's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Well, for Joel Embiid, he has 1 MVP, but Richard, you wonder, could he have won more?
I think he and Jokic would have gone back and forth. I still think he has some great basketball left in him.
And Philadelphia has possession after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Here's Embiid. Oh, and Turner with a block.
The offense really feeling the effects of Turner's 7'4" wingspan there.
Here's Rollins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Washington with the ball, picked up by Embiid. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beasley against MP. A deep 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Fontecchio outside. Back to Maxey. 3-pointer Embiid. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Milwaukee. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Help me out!
And if you keep making some changes. Kuzma's checked in for Williams. Washington comes in for Prince. And MP subbed in for Trent. Wiggins, he's checked in for the Sixers. Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Simone Fontecchio. Edgecombe out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Bona in at the center position.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now here's Wiggins. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Fontecchio. This one for 3. Drops in the 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's MP. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 41.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Beasley for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Edgecombe. He has 6. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
From deep, MP. He buries it from 3. MP's got 47 points.
You like to see the young confidence from MP. Just fires right back with an answer of 3.
It's tipped. Fires for 3. He got it again. Sensational.
Putting on a scoring clinic.
Hey, it's become an old habit. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. Pass to Beasley. Here's Edgecombe. The 3 is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Washington's got 5 rebounds in the game. MP way outside. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Wiggins passes to Fontecchio. Knocks it down from distance. Fontecchio's got 6.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Back to Portis. MP outside. Fires from deep. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Philadelphia has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. It's stolen by Washington. Picked it. Beasley outside. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And the 76ers making a change here. Nine seconds left in the first half of this game. A deep 3 from MP. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 59 points. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Milwaukee out in front, running away with this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league. NBA phones could ring at any moment. What's the best phone call you guys ever got in a locker room?
You know, I always love hearing from family, especially on the road. Big spirit booster.
I had a giant phone one time shaped like a shoe.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Their defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you got.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Kyle Kuzma out there with Miles Turner. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's MP, and it's Rollins in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Over to the wing. Three-pointer Embiid gets the 3 ball to go. Embiid's got 5.
Guys over 7 foot like Embiid, they are not supposed to do that.
Here's Rollins. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Pass to Edgecombe. Looking to end this cold spell. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
The length of Kuzma helping there. When he attacks the offensive glass, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number, but players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within, the want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3, an incredible display of shooting.
Here's Edgecombe. Nails the baby hook. He's got 12.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, connects again. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
The kick out to Wiggins. Knocks down the triple. Wiggins gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And here's Wiggins. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Washington finds MP. Back to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Edgecombe. Beyond the arc. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP drives in. Now here's Turner. 1:11 left in the third quarter. He gets it in there.
And you know, he's no stranger to physical play inside at either end. Turner's as tough as they come.
Outside Maxey. The three from Edgecombe. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
And the basket by MP.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Joel Embiid. Aaron Wiggins out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Makovic in at the 4. Philadelphia shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Embiid. Launches it. And it's Makovic missing. He's guarded by Beasley. From deep, MP. And it's good! He hits another one! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Wiggins for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Wiggins looking around. Screen by Embiid. To stop the run. The Sixers again can't hit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Smooth's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Beasley with a screen on MP. Beasley outside. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Beasley outside. Pass to Embiid. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Beasley, the pass to Embiid. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Williams grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. On target from range.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
Beasley outside. Pass to Matkovic. To the paint. To win the drought. And Embiid throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Wiggins outside. 3-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's MP from outside. And Fontecchio pulls it down. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Embiid using his post moves to get the 2 points. Embiid's got 9 points now in the second half.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Wiggins, no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
The block.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, George. Rebound, Milwaukee. Pass to Smooth. Let's go with a 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
So this one belongs to the Bucks, showing that they're the far superior team.
MP, you managed to lead your team to the win tonight despite the focus of a lot of attention from the opposing defense. How do you deal with the extra attention?
Look, when you're the top threat on the floor, like I am, the other team is going to send their best players at you. That's going to happen every night. I know I have to perform in spite of it. That's my job. I'm fine with it.
Oh, very good, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Brian.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. You look at the Bucks, and they're off to a hot start in their NBA Cup, currently 2-0.
Yeah, this is gigantic for them, in my opinion. I mean, if they come out with a win tonight, you're talking about a 3-0 record and a super good chance to get to the quarterfinals.
And then the situation for Orlando. This is their third group play game. And with a 1-1 record, this is really a must-win contest.
And with this one, being on the road, it won't be easy. They're going to have to fight to stay alive in this NBA Cup tournament.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Suggs out there with Black. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. On the wing, MP. The Bucks hit again from deep.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Inside, here's Black and the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And G.A. with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season. Fires from way outside and again for 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Clark, the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And finished off by Banchero.
When he attacks the rim like that, Paolo Banchero, there's no stopping.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Memphis was simply terrific. He had 65 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Launches a 3 and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
The Magic trail by 16. Carter outside. Latre. Kuzma pulls it in. And so it's Milwaukee with it. The 3 from MP. Good! And from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Carter with a screen on Kuzma. Banchero against Kuzma. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Milwaukee leading by 19. To the middle. And he banks in the layup.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Wagner wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Washington outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Milwaukee on top, opening up a huge gap. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. You're just tuning in. We've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Guard pair, Porter and Trent. Jalen Williams out there with Portis, and it's Prince in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Williams with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Porter finds Portis. A three-pointer, no good. The Magic shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Pass to De Silva. Now Batadze. 6 to shoot. Howard. It's good.
Yeah, and there it is again on a lot of their.
Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Magic trail by 19. To the paint. Here's Black. The Magic again can't hit. Milwaukee's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. Bucks leading by 19 points. And that one's good. MP.
Yeah, even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one. Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
The Magic have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Offensive rebound, and good that time. Banchero's got 9.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
The 3 from MP. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Black. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Bucks leading by 21. Takes the 3. MP again from deep. Smooth's got 45 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out. Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
The 3 from MP. Drops in the tray. MP's got 48.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Shoots over. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Milwaukee finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Milwaukee Bucks. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Hart.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Black is out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And the Bucks hit again from deep.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
To the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
Look, you can't forget the fact that Banchero averaged 20 as a rookie. We've seen him have lots of big scoring nights, and there's more to come for sure. That's exactly what you want to see, your big man playing big. Strong board.
Suggs kicks to Black. Suggs looking around. From outside, off the mark. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 59 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the and got it! Another basket.
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Here's Banchero. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
A three from MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Black with it. Now defended by MP. And the foul called on MP. That is... .46 seconds left in the third. Pass to Black. Magic moving the ball around. No good from Howard. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. MP outside. Connects again from distance.
He continues to prove he's one of the greatest shooters ever.
And that triple just tied him for 5th place on the career list. Pass to De Silva. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. A three from MP. Good, another from three.
And he's one of the greatest from distance in NBA history.
And with that three, he's now 5th on the career list. The three from Banchero. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Gary Trent. Portis is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's MP, and it's Porter in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Wagner with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Milwaukee now. The three from MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Reeves with the screen for Wagner. Pass to Black. And Howard has it in the corner. Hits it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Trent against Wagner. Here's Howard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
The first one falls. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
The Bucks making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Banchero draws the double. Now Black. Pass to Howard. Lays it up off the glass.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Smooth. Portis kicks to Porter. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
I really like how he's playing tonight. Taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific. I like to see him taking over, too. As an alpha dog leading the way, going and getting his, that's impressive.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Green, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Carter with a screen on Portis. And Banchero, here we go.
Banchero's got such a smooth game for a guy so big and powerful. Moves extremely well and has deceptive speed, too. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. MP way outside, can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Smooth.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Again, what an avalanche!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. The Magic again can't hit. The 3 from MP. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. So long, everyone.
Look, MP, they love you, okay? They said engagement's been through the roof since you started shouting them out, but now they just, they need a little more.
More? What you mean more?
They need a video of you talking about how you use Cognivibe and how it helps you live your best life as an NBA superstar and a lifestyle influencer and marketing icon. That's it.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
No, Austin, bro. I mean, I wear the thing when I sleep sometimes, and honestly, the crystals hurt my face when I turn over.
Okay.
But I guess it helps when I sleep a little.
That's perfect. All right, just say that. I mean, not the part about the crystals hurting your face. Let's just keep it corporate. But you got it. Come on.
Yeah.
A house for your shoes.
For my shoes.
House
yeah,
for your shoes.
Okay.
There we go. Sleep well.
Look, being the number one option is not for everyone. Other teams, they're sending their best defenders, they're sending help, they're double teaming you off the ball.
Sounds like a lot to handle.
Man, it's not just physically taxing, it's a mental grind to deal with the constant pressure and the shifting defenses and new looks.
Well, you know what it is, MP, no excuses. So, tell us how you deal with it.
Right. So, one thing that personally helps me is this Cognivibe. I've been wearing this during my naps before games. It boosts my concentration and energy levels so I can deliver in the fourth quarter.
Well, how does Cognivibe help you focus?
Bro, it helps me improve the quality of my rest and speeds up my recovery time, while the crystals aid cognitive function and improve decision-making.
But is it comfortable?
Let's focus on how Cognivibe is the healthiest way to get sleep you need to dominate your game. Check the link in the bio. It really works.
What's up, MP? Must be nice.